Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Zero. Apologies for my tardiness. I was got caught up in doing some stuff like one of my friends had an IG live, and it was really interesting. And I just got caught up in it, lost track of time. But I said I was going to do this live, and I'm going to do it. I mean, I probably not going to be many. Probably hardly anybody here if there is anybody here. But I appreciate those who came in, like Shay. So give me, yeah. Matter of fact, I think I might go ahead and start. I was gonna try to wait and see if there's gonna be anybody else coming in, but I guess in most places it's pretty late. So I guess I can't expect everybody to be up. I guess. So I guess I go ahead and I guess I go ahead. Let's see. What was trying to think of the story time I was gonna tell. Hey, I forgot the story time I was gonna tell because I don't want to tell nothing too personal, but something like that, at least be relatable to some people. Let's see, what would be a good one? Oh yeah, this was a good one. Let's see if I can find a picture. Cause this would actually be a good story to tell. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Sorry to delay this one a little bit. Shay, if you're still here, I'll be still hanging with me. Because you're not gonna want to miss story time once I have it going. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. All right. It's kind of like something I had to dig for. Yeah, because I had it on my other phone. I gotta find it, but hopefully it won't take me that long to find it. Though it shouldn't. Okay, there we go. Found it. Now there was and okay, okay. So this picture gonna look crazy as hell, but I mean, so I can put it on here, and as soon as I do, I'll just go ahead and put it in here, and then tell the story.
Hope this
Hope
is
that's
okay.
Oh
All
no,
right.
you do that. Hopefully that got it. Got it. Yeah, I was doing it from my mobile, trying to put it in there because easier to do that, and I guess the mobile just automatically clicks you in. Don't know why. Yeah, there we go. Story time, right? Yeah, when I met Sinbad, yeah, that's me making a crazy face. I was trying to be silly. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Time met Sinbad. I I don't remember what year it was. I know it was a few years ago. Matter of fact, I can look at my Facebook page and it probably tell me it. It may be actually the day before or after, but it was in 2013. So yeah, that's 7 years ago. Or at least almost 7 years ago. Yeah, I remember I was dancing with my crew and we would dance with this band. Like if some of my friends, it was like called Rachel Wooten and Friends. We would come up there and we would dance. Me and my crew, we would dance with them. You know, they'll play like a certain song. We just hop on the stage and dance with the band. And then I remember after got through dancing and I hopped down. Let me see. I think it was 7 years ago. Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, that's probably like 3 years into dancing. Yeah, yeah. So 7 years ago, I was finished dancing, and and after that, like after we were done dancing on the stage, I hopped off. I was walking away because it was on a Wednesday too. So so like like they used to have this. They usually have they used to perform every Wednesday. So people come out every Wednesday. When it cost too much to get in, it was like $5, but like me, I didn't really have to pay because I was like one of the dancers. So they just kind of let us come in because I think we help make the show fun and really get people into it. So so with that, remember I was getting off stage, I was walking off, and I was walking by, and it was like this guy said, "Yeah, hey man, you got some really, hey man, you got some good moves." I said, "Hey, yeah." I said, "Thanks." Hey man, you like Sinbad? He said, "No." He said, "I am Sinbad." I was like, "What?" And I mean, he was, he was so cool. He just like sitting there, just like a regular person, he just like chilling. And I think everybody else probably thought he was a regular. I'm pretty sure people didn't think he was Sinbad either. So so as far as that, he actually, yeah. I mean, I was giving props. I was like, man, I told him man, I love his movies and all that, and I gave him all the props in the world. Well, I mean, I didn't like get like sit there. I told love movies and all that, and I think I shook his hand. I cannot remember, but no, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But then he 7 years ago, so I remember every single detail. But I mean, I told him that. I mean, he was so cool. He wasn't on there like, oh man, you don't want to talk to me and all that. You know, he wasn't on like, oh, I'm a celebrity, so I want to talk to you or whatever. But but yeah, I think like pretty much I did like most times just chill with my friends. But I remember like then like my friend Reggie, he invited Sinbad to come on stage because he was actually giving to Sinbad guitar lessons. That was like really the main reason why he came to Nashville. As a matter of fact, reason why he was in the venue today. I say live music venue because it's not really a club, but people dance there mainly because of our crew. We keep people dancing, and and the thing about it was like I mean he was gonna come on stage like to play guitar, and then I guess he was gonna walk the steps, and he's like, "Nah, my knees are bad." So so instead of getting up on stage and playing the guitar, he just walked around and told him hand the mic and started telling jokes. It was crazy, and I remember all the jokes, but I remember one particular joke, and this was like time like where like white women kind of found out about twerking. because of Miley Cyrus, even though she don't have nothing to twerk, but every flat booty, because her every flat booty white woman thinks she could twerk. Go figure. But the one joke I remember he was saying it, and it still sticks with me to this day was he's like, yeah, I was talking about, she twerking and all that. He said that's twitching. The show with the twitching. Oh my goodness. That twitching. I was done, boy. Everybody was rolling off of that one. But I mean, after you got to tell jokes, they like went for a few minutes, start telling jokes. I mean, like everybody was just out there dying. Like Sinbad still got it. So even if he ain't in the mansion anymore, he still got it. And think about Sinbad, man, dude's like super tall. He's tall as hell. Like I think he probably like close 7 feet. Like and I mean, you see the picture, he's pretty tall. Like I'm like 5'11". And well, he probably like, yeah, you got at least like at very least 5'5". But as far as that, like he was really yeah, he was real tall, but like his personality, like how he was, like if you ever see like in his movies, like how his personality is, no, that's really how he is. His personality, his personality is in the movie, so that's really him. He ain't putting on no character when he be like saying something. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna no, that's him. But he real cool though, and I remember, and after the show ended, like me and the show ended. Sinbad, everybody was talking Sinbad, and Sinbad was giving out, taking pictures with everybody. He was he was taking pictures with everybody. Everybody was chilling. Sinbad like, hey man, I got all day. We need to go ahead and get this picture. and I remember like when I had this picture taken, like my phone, I didn't have a smartphone then. Like the phone I had wouldn't even have done it justice. So my friend Rose, she actually took the picture. She had took the picture of it and just sent it to me on Facebook. So so when I so when I did that, so when she sent me that, like okay, I finally have proof of that because she took the picture because you tell me like we had when because I was gonna take it with my phone. And she was like, "Oh no, no, I can't. I can't. I don't know how to work this dinosaur." I was like, I was gonna get it fitted, but I was like, I can't even disagree. I can't disagree with it. But like the time, like smartphones went everywhere, and they're like, and I ain't had smartphone money at the time, so you get what you get. I had the Kroger phones. So I mean that's what Kroger smartphones started getting cheaper. Until then, if you get a smartphone from Kroger's, you had to buy you had to really spend a little bit of money to get one of those. But now, I mean, that little bit of money now wouldn't probably mean too much to me now. But back then, I was like, it's kind of like life decision money. You feel me? But I think that's yeah. I mean, I took a picture with him. I mean, he was cool. He was chilled, and I think after that, we talked. Everybody talked some more. As we talked, cause like usually that show we usually talking anyway. So we probably talked about like maybe we probably talked about like maybe like a hour or so. So at the 11, because I think Simba he didn't stay too long, but he did talk. Everybody did talk, and he left, and and like we left. We left at like I think like a navy blue Escalade or something like that. So I mean, I think he was going to see his daughters or something like that. But yeah, the dude was super cool. I mean, he's pretty down to earth. He don't he don't feel like he better you because he's a celebrity. He just doing him. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Sinbad story. I might tell another one, maybe another live. Gonna get that back. It's gonna get that back on there. Hmm. Maybe the next story I'll tell, maybe it'll be by the time I met George Clinton. Yeah, maybe that might be a good story to tell. Matter of fact, I might even cut this segment up just to have it there. So yeah, so now for this for the movie Which Way Is Up, give my quick thoughts on it. Anybody that wanna, I don't know, Shay, I know you say you probably, I don't know if you just got off work or not. But I mean, I guess if you want to come talk about it, we can. I'm just gonna get my thoughts on it real quick, and guess you want to come up, cool. If not, I might give a few more thoughts and then turn it in. So I mean, I watched the movie because Shay was the one that recommended me the movie. So I guess I finally got finished watching it a couple of days ago. And I mean, the movies look crazy, but I mean, it was like something about real life. And I mean, of course, Rich Pryor is gonna be kind of funny. But I mean, it was funny. But I mean, I guess like me, it didn't really. I guess it really made me laugh as much as I normally would because I think I was just like looking at it like, yeah, this is real life issues right here. Got some. It's like some serious stuff going on. I mean, it was still funny, but it was just like it wasn't as funny as I normally would have, laughed at a Rich Pryor movie. But I don't think it wasn't like over the top comedy, but still comedy there. But it was just like real life situation. Him working as a migrant worker, which migrant workers don't really get paid much. So yeah, it's kind of hard for them to do it. And then you see like the labor unions, well not the labor, like them trying to create a labor union, and then like the uh the corporate owners, now wanting them to have a union so they they would have more fair stuff because they would have to comply with certain stuff, and they would rather not do it, so they would stop you from doing it by force. And it's kind of crazy thing about it was Richard was actually, or I guess his name, yeah, Leroy. I think Leroy Brown. I don't remember his last name, but no, his character name was Leroy. And I mean, he was just kind of dragged into one situation after another. Like it was just like, well, he was just trying to just do his job, go home, and be with his family, try and live his life. Even though, truthfully, he wasn't really respected much by his, I guess, by his father and probably by the kids and all that. So he didn't really get that much respect. But, but of course, like an accident, comes through and he ends up, with the leader, the guy that's trying to push unions. And of course, he's later, being forced to leave town. Otherwise, they're gonna make sure he's done for permanently. So he goes into the city, starts a new life, and he meets a new woman, even though he has a wife. And he pursues her. First time it went really, really bad, and I mean, of course, he made up for it, and he got like a job at different places, and then, of course, eventually, he gets married. I'm not to get married. He has a child, and the child. He has a child, and while he's going to get wine or oh no, wine, alcohol, or not alcoholic wine, I don't know what it was. You know, he he sued somebody about to assassinate the union leader that was there, and the thing about it was he missed because he was saying something to the shooter, and I guess he was about to get shot, but fortunately the assassin ran out of bullets. And it's kind of funny that like yeah, I can make that, but of course like then he was scared, so he was gonna snitch, and then he seen because the brother was gonna, like wanted to know everything, the detective. And he was gonna snitch, and then he seen that ring. It was like the same ring of the guy who told him to leave town. So it was that similar ring with that similar glow. So it's like, oh no, no, I didn't see nothing. He started making up stuff and all that. And then of course he got a management job with with the uh, with the people that he was afraid of. Paying good. He hired his friends on to work there, and they were doing pretty well. Now he has like a kid, he has a car, he's doing well while his wife is doing her own thing. She has a good paying job, and she's out there living life. And of course, eventually their paths cross, and and of course like uh they think he doesn't sleep with his wife when he comes back, even though his wife won't sleep with him. But the only reason why he's not sleeping with her was because he was trying to be faithful to the other woman who said that you if you sleep if you sleep with anybody, I'll leave you. It says all of me or none of me. That's fair. So he was trying to, he was keeping the promise, and by this, his wife started to think that he might not like women anymore. So of course her friends are talking, and I just kind of like I don't get why women feel like they need to tell everything, but yeah, maybe sometimes maybe not telling certain things would be pretty good because sometimes your friends ain't on your side. Your friends might not be your friends. And in this case, when he found out that she was pregnant but by a child that wasn't his, because her friend told her, I don't know, I think she was trying to be spiteful, just see what happens, or I guess she think he wouldn't care. I don't know what it was, but she did that. And I mean, of course, like when he first accused me and gay, he took out his friends, put him in the car, and guess they didn't know what was gonna happen, and showed him his son. Yeah, of course they congratulated him, whatever. And of course, eventually, more and more. But once he found out that his wife was cheating on him, he tried to kill her. And then, of course, like then it was like I killed her. Then once she said he was gay, he thought he was gay. He told, "No, I'm plenty man." He said, I had a child. It went my own other city, and of course, once he said that, now she's trying to kill him. And I'm just sitting here looking at the whole thing, like, okay, y'all both cheating. Why are y'all fighting each other? Y'all both wrong. It's just it was the silliest thing. And of course, of course, like through most of the other time, he's trying to get back at the he's trying to get back at get back at the dude who slept with his wife who happened to be a preacher. And of course, his first attempts fail. He's constantly trying to win his wife's heart or whatever. And of course, she's biting it. But once she, starts to feel like, oh, okay, starts to feel that lust and like wants to really break loose. Oh yeah, she let him have it. Then he told her what was going on. And she went, oh no, oh yeah, but she tried to kill him. He's like, and I think eventually she was like, okay, well, if you're mean, okay, well, if he's giving her a baby, you can give me a baby. And I guess he slept with her till he gave her a baby, had to. So there you go. And there you go with that. And of course, he started getting scared, things start happening. He starts, telling his friends to get in line or whatever, because they wanted to play around and gamble on the job. They're supposed to be working. And his friends were like, oh, you done changed on us. So of course he goes like for bids to confront the pastor, or the reverend or whatever he was, and tells him tells him that he slept with his wife and all that. And once said that, his wife actually said, yeah, it's true. And yeah, he did sleep with her. And and when everybody found out that he did that, oh yeah, the church was livid, and they went after him. They tried to they wanted a piece of him. And pretty much after that, I don't know. I forget what happened. I think it was like a tour card or something. I don't know. But he got ran over and he was flattened, so he died from that. So they had the funeral. After they had it, the pastor's wife, didn't want to do with him. And then I guess like after she left, his his uh his baby mama came up there and talked to him and said, "Oh yeah, I can't be with you anymore. You broke your promise." And he told him like it was a pride ego thing. He said the fight continues or something like that. And then she ended up leaving with the dude who was supposed to be his best friend, the dude that got him into all this mess by calling out his name like when he fell off that ladder, got him into it. And of course, like of course, she left with him, which I say, hey, kind of showed you that, his friends weren't really his friends. Uh, and then he had his wife, go back to his wife, who was not too far away from there, and try to talk to him. He's like, no, I don't think this is gonna work. So he pretty much lost everybody, and then he seen the head boss there sitting in the limo. He was telling him like, hey man, he was trying to talk down to him once again. He was like, hey man, I don't care what you guys say. He said, I quit. He said, I don't care if you kill me. He said, you can shoot me in the butt because that's the only play, that's the only thing you're gonna be able to shoot or something like that. And he walked off, and it just ended up with him walking down that long road. And I was kind of thinking like, oh man, it's like this. I mean, he wasn't a bad dude. He wasn't a really good dude either, but it's just like he was just trying to live his life. And it was just the fact is, it's just like he didn't. I don't think he really had anybody ever. I think he just didn't know a good thing when he seen it. But Shay, if you're around, you want to come up and discuss the movie, Ken. Otherwise, I think I might be getting off in a minute. But, but yeah, it was the way it ended. I don't know what he was gonna do after that, but as far as I knew, he ended up standing up, standing up to him once and for all. So I guess that's as far as he took it. But yeah, but he did actually what he believed, still what he believed in at the end of the day, and that's just kind of how it should be. He shouldn't be able to, shouldn't have, if he should have took it in the first place, but he did. So I mean, but the thing about it was he only started standing up for himself once he lost everything. Which is to a certain extent, maybe you have to lose everything in order to gain what you truly want. I guess. I think that's probably the moral of the story. But I don't know. I still love the movie. It was a good movie. I just thought it was messed up how he lost everything. Because I mean, I think they're trying to do a morality thing. Like, oh well, you can't just be out here cheating. Can't be a man out here cheating and think you're not going to think you're gonna get away with it. You're just not. This thing is silly, but hey, I guess it is what it is. So, so I guess if there is no one coming up, I guess I'll go ahead and end this stream. I'm gonna hit you with intro music, hit you with the ending, the bridge building music, and I guess we'll take it away from there. Shout out to Shay for coming through, and Phones Bound Vibration people, and enjoy the music.